Hi there, I'm Michael from Database Streams. I'm going to take you through adding a record and tracks to the discs of disc jockey DJ2020. So what we're going to do is we're going to open new music and we're going to add it to Shania Twain. Alright, and I want to keep on adding different artists maybe. Alright, so we want to find the album. Now I've added a load of albums from Shania already, so I'll quickly show you. This is what they'll look like after I've added one. Alright, but what we're going to do is we're going to add For the Love of Him. Alright, first of all we need to find the picture. I've got loads of pictures from previous on my system. As you can see, I've got quite a few. Make it available. And one thing, this is the actual album we're going to be attaching to that particular record. If you notice, the actual number, title, contributing artist, album, the year is in there, but that doesn't matter, and the length. Now you save as many details as you can. If there isn't a minimum, like the track number, contributing artist, title, and especially the length, it probably won't add the track. So, and it will just turn around and say I can't add any more, and it will bug out. And then you can use one of the other systems, which I'll explain in another video. Alright, so get as much detail as you can. And on my system, I use OneDrive. The files have to be stored on your drive. You can upload them again to OneDrive and make them available as and when you need to. Alright, so let's go back to here. Alright, Shania Twain. I've already found a particular record, which is the closest one what I want. Alright, I'll just copy the number there. We don't really need this, I'll just do it for completeness basically. And electronic rock, I wouldn't call it that, but anyway, rock. And let's do pop. There's a few pop songs in there. Right now, as we got, as you see, there's 4 options on here. We are going to be using this one here. Get tracks from files. Now, I haven't got any comments, but I can find them on the web if I wanted to. But I'm not going to bother at the moment. If you've got a location for the actual recording, and like you keep it in a box or something, then you can choose it there. You know, you just double click, add your boxes. If you double click it, it opens up below it. Alright, and same with that'll open up just there, opposite, and that one opens up as well. Alright, but we're going to concentrate on adding the files. Alright, you can add, once you've selected one folder, if you've got like multiple CDs and you keep them in different folders within that, like this one, see that up. I've got this one, this 2. If I selected this one, imported that, and then done the same thing again, imported this 2, it would do it for me and work out disc numbers and everything else. Right, but we're not going to be using that one because I found a particular little problem with that one. I need to find out which track's what. Right, so we're going to be using that one. Just click it, alright, then click OK, and you see it's coming up with a message. Depending on the length of the time it takes to actually look up information and the number of tracks, I'll put that little message there just in case it takes a bit of time. As you can see, a lot of these tracks are already in the system. Now, the information comes from, as I said, let's bring this up, track title, number, and contributing artist, alright? But if we go on the web and we can check there, 12 tracks, alright, and we've got 12 tracks, and that's a dance mix, and so it's already found it because I've already added quite a few Shania Twains. Now if I click on that, it tells me that's attached to Shania Twain already, but you can have some of these where it's attached to. I'm going to try and find one where, here are, this one might half breed share, but I do know one thing, that half breed, there's 2 names for that, and if I remember rightly, they seem to be a bit different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit that later and make it so it's all using share one. I'll delete the other one because I haven't added any other information to it. And as you can see, it's been. So I'll try and find one later. I'll bring up a track in a minute. Alright, so all you got to do is add this one and just click that. You could look at this because what it does, see the track name begins with and send. So it shows anything that begins with send, and it limits the list to just a few basically. Even though I've got like let's have a look. See what I've got. I've got 13,312 track names in there at the moment. So you can see how it reduces it. Because I'd expect something like 50,000 in there once I've completed the files I have. Right, and you can see that's not in there. Right, it's not perfect, but it gives you a chance to actually get things right. Alright, and that's just basically added it. If you want to change the artist, you can say if Schneider Train wants to change that to a featuring blah blah, and that'll change it and it'll import that. But obviously I don't want to do that, so let's just return that back to Schneider Train. Alright, and all we got to do is, if you've got one track that's let me see what let's just do that. Alright, now I've taken track away there, so it hasn't found it. Alright, I'll sort it out in a minute. I'll click the buttons to add the recordings. It says there's been missing attachments, right, or missing items. It won't add that particular track, right, because it's obviously not track number 7 hasn't been attached to a track name. So you just click that and it'll find it again for you, right? So you just click on add and you see it's automatically added it. You can then, as you've got it in there now, you can play it. Obviously I've just opened the system, so it's going to take a second or two. And see, that's the way you add. No, let's just while I'm here, I'll find one that's just quickly go to Madonna. Alright, search, bring up Madonna's records. Alright, albums. True Blue, Like a Virgin. I might have some there. And what you could do is Angel. Angel is a good one. But you've got Robbie Williams, loads of them that have done Angel as a track. So you've got Earl Smith, Eurythmics. I haven't added Robbie Williams yet. Madonna, Tina Cousins. Alright, so you've got loads there. Stay is another one. It's got loads of Stay, Alison Moyet, Anastasia, and as you can see, there's loads of them. And I've only added 17,000 tracks at the moment, so you can see there's a lot of artists that use the same track name. Anyway, that's basically that.